short string here.
Newly designated Corporal Diaz was raised outside the safety of the COG walls, instilling in her the resourcefulness and tenacity of her outsider kin. Even after her induction into the COG, her true loyalties are unknown, even to her. What's going on, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by. Starting off with the head sculpt. Her hair is beautifully sculpted and they gave her braid. She has that red highlight there. Hair beads. It's a little bit painted on her hair, but it's okay because it's just a little tiny section. So you can see she does have this piece which does come off. And I will show you guys why later. You see that it is braided and it's nicely braided with the end of it being painted red. If you want, you can straighten out her hair, but it's going to fight it, you know, and kind of want to go back to its original state. Face, you can see, I don't know if the camera is capturing, but she does have some freckles in there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. She has her gold earrings. Her face is nicely sculpted, you guys. And for the most part, I do believe that this is spot on. You can see the detail of her eyelashes, her eyebrow. Her eyebrow is not sculpted, they're just painted onto her face there. I think that they painted her lips really good as well. Her eyes has a little gloss to it. Nice reflection there. I think that they did really good with her face sculpt. Here she has her fur, which is flexible and can get in the way of her head movement a little bit, you know, but you just gotta know how to finesse it a little bit. It will cause the hair to pop out back here. You can get annoyed by that, but Storm did not forget to paint the inside. They painted the inside and they did a pretty good job from what I see here. You can see the silver from where it zippers up and they did pretty good with that. Down to her armor, you see she has her Phoenix Omen logo. She has it right there. It's not the best, as you can see. It's not painted all the way silver. That's not a big deal. I could touch it up a little bit, but I shouldn't have to do that. However, we could just say that is part of the you know, weathering process of, you know, her wearing some armor. But moving on, you can see that the details on here are nice. You can see the vents there. You can see the lines going throughout. See some more detail work on here. There's a back. You can see she has like the tubes here, the vent. So you guys know this is soft material. You see she has the straps, the silver strap there. This part right here, in some pictures, this is like a silver color, but here this is like a dark brown. Same as this part right here, and this part, and this part right here. For her arms, this part of her armor, it is nicely painted. And then her arms, this right here, this is all one color. So you can't distinguish the difference between her arm shield and the fur, because this is fur. The same fur that she has here, same fur that she has here, you know, all throughout in some of the areas. They didn't paint that. If they would have painted it with a little bit of gray, how we see in some pictures, then it would have stood out, and I think it would have gave the figure a much more aesthetically pleasing look to it. Other than that, she does have her symbol here on her arm, and she has it on this side as well. The armband is supposed to have a black outline or a gray outline, and it doesn't. Same with this right here, it doesn't either. Another thing is, you know, we can see she has her elbow pad there, but the strap, they only like painted that right there. That's it. The same thing that I've mentioned earlier about the fur up here. Same thing here. They should have gave it a hint of gray to like make it stand out more, you know. Actual sculpt is nice. You can feel all of that. And her hands, really clean paint for the most part. When they first showed her, the knuckle part, this was all white. I'm like, yo, that's not accurate. I'm happy that with the finished product, they did paint it. Her belt is floaty, as you see, it is floaty, and it is soft material, similar to the material that they use for her armor up here. So it's nicely done. It's nicely sculpted, and it does have its details. But you can see all of the details there. The pouches are nicely done as well. If you want to be, if you want to nitpick, not the best paint job on some of the buckles, as you can see on right here. It's like they painted this one good, but then over here they were just like, eh. This part right here is part of this. So if you're posing her or having her straight up, you could align it and then it'll look like this. Looking at her legs, I don't know if you catch that on the camera, but this is a little bit weathered. But yeah, she has her straps detail there. You can see, you can feel it, sculpted work there. Nicely done. The paint job on the buckles here, nicely done as well. This, I have no idea what this is, if I'm honest. But it is there, and it is sculpted, and for the most part, it is painted nice. If anybody know what this is, let me know in the comment section, please. Her kneecaps. She has this for missing some paintwork. Nicely done. It is soft, and it does move around. I really appreciate that Storm make these figures with this type of material to help, to help the figure's mobility. Maybe some weathering on here would have been nice as well. Because I'm pretty sure with you being on these, you're scraping the floor and stuff. So, but they didn't. You can see the shin guard buckles here. They're nicely painted all around to the back. Small little details there that they worked with. Finally, her boots down here. You can see part of the strap there. You had the metal piece right here. And then the bottom of the boot.
Articulation, head goes around. Does look down.
Do go around 360, but it does get stopped by this.
Now down here, same thing, goes all around, a little bit tighter.
Her foot goes around. Have ankle rocker that are really good. Toe hinge. First, she comes with this head sculpt. She has a Scully. Scully does not move, but it is soft plastic, but it doesn't come off. You're gonna rip her hair off, and then you're gonna have to fight her. Her earring, and she does have her braid, which does not come off. It probably does, but it doesn't come off as easy as the other ones. Again, beautiful portrait. The other head sculpt that she comes with is this one. You can see the gloss on it. You can see the lights reflecting on it. I think that they did really good with that. She does have her hair, her braid there. You can see that she does have her hair. What is that called again, babe? Has her hair beads there. Strap of the goggles. This is the reason why I mentioned earlier that the hair piece does come out. Bam, she has her long braid. That's what that looks like. But yeah, so she does have her earring still, which looks nice, and nicely painted. And this part right here does not move at all. Did a pretty good, decent job. She looks like that girl from Overwatch. Next accessories is her locust chain that she receives from her mother. It doesn't sit flat on her chest. In order to get it to sit this way, you're gonna have to like tuck it in around her neck. If you don't do that, you're floating on the air like that. Her chain was given to her by her mother, and this chain revealed a secret, which is this piece back here. It is the locust symbol, and this is supposed to be a family heirloom, I believe it's called. But yes, her mom gave her this, and this is pretty dope. You can see the gold, you can see the detail in the chain there, you can see the detail there, and then Agora's in the back, you can see the locust symbol. And this is a soft plastic, so it doesn't, you know, it doesn't really get in the way of anything. It does have another chain wrapped around the silver on the gold. You can see it's a whole separate chain, but together here it's all together. But yeah, pretty dope, pretty good, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Next up is her shotgun that she comes with. You can see this is the I believe it's called the Nasher shotgun. Has a shell. Some pictures, this part right here is brown, and it is a hard plastic, so it's pretty easy to also pop the guns into their hands. She can hold it with both hands. That's what she look like holding the shotgun. Next up, we have her holding the Talon auto pistol. So you can see she has pretty good grip on that gun. The baby blue there for the lighting of the gun. It has the red trigger on there. I think it would have been cool if they would have added some like a little black wash over it. Looks nice. Next up is everyone's favorite, the Mark Lancer assault rifle. It has a chainsaw, which is bloody chainsaw. All of the details there with the lighting, baby blue lighting, as we saw in the game. This handle, it would have been really cool if the handle here would have moved up, so that whenever, you know, to give it that look that they're using, you know, the chainsaw, because they do hold it that way and then they cut people down, you know. But at least it is there, it's just sculpted on there, it doesn't move. This is hard plastic, but this part is, you can see, is very weak. Other than that, nice detail, and this looks beautiful. It's dope. And you saw she holds it really nice too. So that's a wrap up, you guys, on my review on Kait Diaz from Gears of War 5. The figure is nicely sculpted. She is a beautiful piece and a great addition to your Storm collectible for Gears, if you guys are collecting the Gears line. Now, the figure is not perfect, as you guys saw. The strap around her elbow, it was missing. Nobody has a floating elbow pad there, you know what I mean? The figure itself, the sculpted work and all of that was spot on for the most part, looked really good. And if you guys are a Gears of War fan, then you gotta have Kait, because she is a huge part of the franchise going forward now, you know? We don't know what direction they're going with. However, as of right now, we just know that she is a huge part of the storyline. But that's about it, you guys. I appreciate you guys for stopping by and taking out the time to chill with me. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. Sure to hit that like button. If you guys haven't followed me on social media, I'll have the link in the description below. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section about this figure. What are your thoughts on it? What has been your experience with her? Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy these pictures at the end. And thank you once again taking the time out to check this review out. Y'all be blessed. Thank you.